The Traitors season 4 lineup is officially out, T Squad, and it is causing an internet meltdown, all right, with its unbelievable choices. Prepare for some jaw-dropping surprises as a beloved NFL mom and a legendary soap star enter the castle of deceit. Who is going to be on season 4 of The Traitors? Let's find out right now. All right, you guys, first up on the list we have Donna Kelsey, who is the mother of Travis and Jason Kelsey, who are football players, and according to variety.com, she appeared in 2 Hallmark movies last year. I did not know that. I don't really know how I feel about Donna Kelsey because I was a big fan of Travis when he was dating his ex-girlfriend, our black queen, Kayla Nicole. And I noticed there was a difference in like her energy and her rapport when she was around Kayla to versus when he got with Taylor. And it's giving she was a lot more friendlier and just cheerful and all around Taylor. But it seemed like when he was dating Kayla, she was just nice, you know, because she pretty much, like, I guess, you know, had to be, you know, like cordial, but it didn't seem like she was all like, oh my God, I love you for my son type of vibes. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if it had anything to do with the color of her skin or what, but it's giving kind of clout chaser-ish vibes with me when it comes to Mama Kelsey. And I don't know how I feel about that. She hella old. I don't know if she gonna be able to run around and do all of these activities and stuff that they gonna be having to do, running through the woods and in water and all types of stuff. I don't know if this old lady gonna be able to do all that. I don't know how physically fit she is. I don't really know much about her. Maybe she'll, you know, get along with the other housemates. I see her being a faithful. I don't really see her being a traitor, but then again, her being a traitor would be shocking because nobody would really suspect her. So maybe she could, you know, get away with it. But I would be shocked if she goes far in this competition, to be real with you guys. What y'all think? Let's see who's next on the list. Mind you, I do not know who's on the list. I'm finding out right along with you guys. Okay, we have Natalie Anderson, who won Survivor San Juan del Sur in 2014 and was the runner-up on Winners at War in 2019. Okay, Natalie. She looks like she might be black or of some type of descent. I don't know. Y'all let me know. I have not watched Survivor since like season 2, to be honest with you. So I don't know who any of these Survivor people are, but she seems like she is a competition beast. The fact that she won her season and then was runner up years later when she came back, that says a lot. So she's going to be a big threat to the people in the house with them knowing her background, her pedigree or whatever. She looks like she's going to be physically fit. She looks like she's going to be fearless. Now, I don't know how her personality is, so I don't know if she'll get along with others or not. I don't know because I don't know anything about sis, but I'm rooting for her just because she is our color, period. So shout out to Natalie Anderson. Next up, we have Ian Terry. Now, I know who Ian is because y'all know I love Big Brother. I have watched Big Brother every season it has been on television, okay? And Terry won Big Brother 14 in 2012. He returned to compete on All Stars in 2020. Now, Ian is lovable. He's the boy next door. He's so underrated. And I feel like that was the reason why he won his season, because nobody saw him coming. But now that he has done Big Brother and won, you know, he gonna have to figure out a way to come different this time around because people are gonna have their eye on him. I think that the girls are gonna love him. I think he's going to be like their little cute little nerdy little brother. I don't know how physically fit he is or whatever, but we all know that he's very, very smart. So when it comes to anything like mental, I think that he'll do good in those areas. I personally would like to see Ian be... I would like to see Ian as a faithful. I don't know if I really want to see him as a traitor, but then once again, it could bring out the evil side of him, and we can see the conniving, really lying and having to get his hands dirty side of Ian, for real, for real. So it could be very entertaining to watch. So we gonna see what he's gonna be able to give us on season 4 of the Traitors. I don't know. He has the potential to make it far, but then again, I feel like they're gonna be on his ass. Yeah. What y'all think? Y'all let me know. Okay, who we have next? Colton Underwood. I know he's from The Bachelor. Underwood was the lead of season 23 of The Bachelor in 2019. In 2021, he became the first Bachelor lead to come out as gay. That year, he led a Netflix docu-series coming out, Colton. So you mean to tell me you went on The Bachelor, and wasted these women time making them think that you wanted them when really you wanted the men's? You wanted to be on The Bachelorette? That is hilarious. Now, I've only heard about stuff on this guy in the media. I didn't watch his season of The Bachelor. I'm not a real big fan of The Bachelor, Bachelorette. I do watch The Bachelorette when they have a black Bachelorette. I will watch. So I've watched all the black Bachelorette seasons. But this guy, I don't know much about him except for the fact that he was on the show and that he came out as gay after the fact. Do people like this dude? I don't know if people like him or not. I can't remember. But obviously he's physically fit. He's nice looking or whatever. I think people will probably like him in the house. I don't know much about his personality for me to be able to say if he would be good as a traitor or a faithful. I don't know. Is he smart? He looks kind of like he's going to be like the dumb jock type of dude, but I don't know. Y'all let me know anything about this dude because I don't know much. So I can't really honestly speak on him. Rob Casternino. I hope I'm saying that right. The Rob has a podcast host, competed on Survivor the Amazon, coming in 3rd place. He later joined Survivor All-Stars. Don't know anything about Rob. I don't watch Survivor, as I just said. He looks like he's like from Jersey, like a Guido almost, slimy. He looks like he's going to be a very slimy, lying person. He looks like a snake. He looks like a weasel. He might be a great traitor, but I don't know anything about this dude. Obviously, he did well, in one of the seasons. So y'all let me know about this Rob dude, because I don't know nothing about this man. As Kiki Palmer said, I don't know who this man is. Who is this man? I don't know nothing about this man. Okay. Then we have Dorinda Medley. Now, y'all know I know who Dorinda is. Dorinda, the Real Housewives of New York City alum, competed on season 3 of The Traitors. Yes, she did. And I believe Dorinda was the first person they got out her season. And she was really disappointed because she really wanted to play the game. And being Dorinda, she came in hot. She couldn't keep her mouth shut, and that was her downfall. So hopefully she makes it further this go around. I really want to see Dorinda be in the game and really get to play, because I think that she will be a really good player. I think that she could kind of be like mother hen of the house, but she just got to learn how to zip it. You know what I'm saying? She can't come in guns blazing. You know what I'm saying? She got to be nice. She has to be approachable. She got to let people get comfortable being around her. because you know Dorinda in their mouth is a lot. She ain't got no problem telling you off. So I think if she's able to keep it cute and on mute for a minute, she can make it. And I think that when it comes to the round table, of course, I think she will be able to defend herself, because we all know Dorinda got that mouth. Okay, I think that she's gonna be likable, especially to other Bravo Lebs, any other housewives. She got a clique built in there, and I think that she will click off with some of the other players. I hope that she makes it far this go around. I really do. I love Dorinda. She looks good. She's in the best shape of her life. So I'm excited that they have given her another opportunity to play the game. I want to see Dorinda, because last season she was a faithful. I think I want to see her be a faithful again. I don't really know if I want to see her be a traitor. I don't know. I don't think I want to see that. I think she'll do good as a faithful. But we shall see. Y'all let me know what y'all would want for Dorinda, to be a faithful or to be a traitor. Okay, Tiffany Mitchell. Okay. From Big Brother. She competed on Big Brother 23 and co-hosted Big Brother Reindeer Games. Now, Tiffany is that girl, okay? She was a part of the season on Big Brother where the black contestants got together and formed the cookout, honey, and they got all them folks up out of there, okay, to ensure that a person of color was going to win. Now, what I do know about Tiffany, I know that she was on Big Brother and she has played on The Challenge on MTV. She is a social butterfly. She always has a good social game. So she's going to make a lot of friends. She's going to be able to really get in there, learn people's secrets, gain alliance members. She's a leader. She's not a follower, okay? She ain't got no problem telling you off. So she's going to do well at the round table. I love Tiffany. She's a good game player. She's good in comps, and she's good, like I said, when it comes to speaking up for herself and, you know, strategies and all of that good stuff. She's a very good strategist. So I think personally, I want to see Tiffany be a traitor. I think that she would do great as a traitor. I think that she would be able to pull it off and not tell on herself or have too many tails like in poker. I think that she would do really good. I cannot wait to see her on this show, see who she's going to get along with, who she's not going to get along with. Because baby, like I said, she ain't got no problem telling you off. So she's going to make for great television. I'm excited about Tiffany. Okay, we have Yamil, I think, Yam Arocho. I don't know who he is. It says Arocho won season 44 of Survivor in 2023. Okay, so he just won 2 years ago. Okay. Don't know who he is. Don't know how he does in competitions. Obviously, he does pretty well. He won his season. I don't know if he was a comp beast or he just, you know, had good social game or what. But I'm looking forward to seeing this man on my television screen. Monae Exchange. Yes. I love that every season they are including a member of Drag Race. I don't want it to just be one token every time. I think that they should switch it up. Give us like 2 drag queens, you know, a season. But I'm so happy that Monae Exchange is going to be on this new season. She has competed multiple times on RuPaul's Drag Race, winning the 4th season of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars along with Trinity the Tuck. It was the only season where 2 drag queens won their season. They had to split it. Monae Exchange is a beast, okay, when it comes to drag. So first of all, she's going to come in serving looks, okay? The looks are going to be off the mother tucking chain. She is very physically fit, okay? She's funny as all get out. So I think that her personality is going to win a lot of people over in the house, right? She is sassy. She is a shade queen, okay? But with Monae, she's so likable that she can get in there really and feel everybody out and move real sneaky snake like, you know, but not in a bad way, in a good way, okay? I would love to see Monae Probably as a faithful, because everybody who follows Drag Race knows that her and Bob the Drag Queen are really good friends. They host a podcast with each other. So they'll probably come in assuming maybe that she will be a traitor and try to get her out. You know what I'm saying? So then maybe if they think that, maybe then she should be a traitor so she can try to like protect herself and move the chess pieces. I don't know, but I think she's gonna do good. I think that she's gonna learn from Bob the Drag Queen's mistakes that she made last season, because Bob the Drag Queen came in playing hard, and he was doing good at first, but he was playing too hard and talking too much. Okay, so I think hopefully Monae Exchange will come in a little bit softer, you know, play it cool, at least for the first, you know, couple of challenges, and then get in there and be a beast. Okay, but I'm excited for Monae Exchange to be on the show. I think that she's going to do a fabulous job on the show. And at that round table, could you imagine Monae Exchange going heads up with like Tiffany Mitchell or Dorinda? Goodbye and good night. That is going to make for some good TV. Okay, good TV. Let's see who we got next. Mark Ballas from Dancing with the Stars. He was on the show from 2007 to 2022 and won 3 times. Now, homeboy looked totally different from how he looked when he was on Dancing with the Stars back in the day. You know, he was real clean cut, had the little short, you know, little white boy hairstyle. But now he's like on some old yoga teacher, Nam Yoho Renge Kyo type of time. He got long hair, got like seashells and shit all in it, like totally different vibe. We all know that, you know, he was phenomenal on Dancing with the Stars. I don't know what he's been up to since. I don't know if he's still physically fit. I don't know how he's going to do with a good social game. I don't know if he's a sociable person. We don't really know much about his personality outside of being on Dancing with the Stars. So I think he might come across like a lone wolf. I don't really know how Mark is going to be on this show, which makes me feel like he probably will be a good traitor because he's mysterious. There's a question mark around him because we don't really know much about him. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to actually help him. That only thing we know about him is his dancing abilities. So he's going to be very mysterious and hard for people to read if he keeps being mysterious. So I think I want to see him be a traitor. Oh God. Oh Lord Jesus. Satan is back. Oh my God. Oh no. Lisa Rinna. Gross. We all know Lisa Rinna, who starred on soap opera Days of Our Lives as Billy, and she was on Melrose Place and was a part of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills from 2014 to 2022. Oh, life was so good when we did not have her on our television screens. Well, she's back. Ugh. She's going to be on the Traitor. First of all, as far as her reputation goes, I think that a lot of people in that house are going to side-eye her based off her reputation. So I think she's going to have to come in and do a lot of proving to people that she's not this villainous person like she was quote-unquote portrayed on Beverly Hills. So she's going to have a lot of work to do. Because I think that people are going to naturally come in assuming that she ain't shit and that she's going to be a liar and that they cannot trust her. So she's going to have to come in and really ham it up. I think when it comes to the round table, I think she's going to do well. We all know that Lisa likes to argue, knows how to argue. But one thing about Lisa Rinna is when you catch her in a lie, she's what? And she does that pause. That's how you know when she lying. That's how you know when you got her. When she sit there for a minute like and try to collect herself and figure out what she's gonna say, that's when you know you got her stumped. She's not hard to be beaten in an argument. So I think she's gonna do well if she has a weak opponent. But Lisa going up against somebody like Dorinda or Tiffany, oh baby, she's gonna get smoked. She's going to get smoked because she can do that over there in Beverly Hills because she ain't never really have no good competition going up against her except for Kathy Hilton and Brandy Glanville, who gathered Miss Mama. Okay, so when she's going up against these other heavyweights, I think she's gonna get ate up. Now if it's somebody that's, like I said, weaker or meeker than her and not good at defending themselves, she'll be able to eat them up. You know, yum yum, eat them up, yum yum, eat them up. But other than that, she's going to get ate up. I don't know really how good physically she is. I know she was an exercise queen back in the day or whatever. So I think she'll do pretty decent in the physical competitions. But it's going to be her reputation and their round table, which is going to be her kryptonite. I think that I would personally want to see Lisa Rinna as a traitor. I mean, because hell, in real life, she's a traitor. She's a villain. She needs to go on House of Villains next, to be honest with you. Okay. So I think I want to see Lisa Rinna as a traitor. What y'all think? Y'all want to see her as a traitor or a faithful? Porsha. Okay. Porsha Williams was part of Bravo's The Real Housewives of Atlanta from 2012 to 2021, then rejoined in 2024. She's been on various reality shows, including The Apprentice, Porsha's Families Matter, and Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. Well, this is the perfect time for her to do the Traitors. We have wrapped up filming for season 16 of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. The reunion was already filmed, so I'm pretty sure they've begun filming for this season of The Traitors now that the cast list has been revealed. Pretty sure everybody is gone on to Scotland and began the filming process. I do know that they filmed The Traitors for 2 months. 2 months. If you make it all the way to the end, you're going to be in Scotland. So, which this lets me know that we got like three to four more episodes. I think 3 episodes left from this season, minus the reunion, which will probably be 2 to 3 episodes itself. So that's already a month and a half of her being over there in Scotland if she makes it far. So that lets me know that filming for season 17 of Atlanta won't begin until probably late August, early September, which will be very interesting. But that's dependent on how long Porsha lasts over there. But this is the perfect window for her to do so. Now, as far as Porsha being on the Traitors, and we all know Porsha is slow. We all know she is slow to the draw. We all know that when it comes to like quizzes and stuff, she's not going to do well. She's just simply not. Physical competitions, I just don't see Porsha running around nowhere. Like Porsha seemed like she gonna be oh my god, complaining the whole time. Like, I can't get my weave wet, and did it like it's just gonna be a mess. It's going to be a mess. Now, will she be likable? Yes. Will she play a good social game? Yes. Will she do good at the round table? I think she'll do good at the round table to a certain extent, because Porsha is another person that when you back her up into the corner, she wants to just get up and walk away. But in this setting, she cannot do so. And then she's so slow, she probably gonna end up lying and then telling on herself, child. It's gonna make for great television. Great television, because she cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And she don't like to be disrespected. So hoping to God she don't flip out on nobody, because the bitch is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, okay? But I think she's going to make for great television. Overall, I think she's going to have funny moments because she's a dodo bird. But I think that I would personally want to see her as a faithful. I don't think that Porsha could handle being a traitor. She going to tell on herself within 5 minutes, okay? So, no. Next up, Candace Dillard Bassett. Oh, wow. She was named Miss United States in 2013 and appeared on The Real Housewives of Potomac from 2018 to 2024. This explains why she's not filming for season 10 of Potomac, because she's doing the Traitors. So that also explains that picture we saw of her about 2 months ago when she was at the NBC offices. She wasn't there because she was doing Potomac. She was there because she's doing the Traitors. Okay, I see you, girl, and I don't mind it. Go ahead and do the Traitors. Come on back, season 11. Works perfectly. Monique is back. We get her, settled in. You know what I'm saying? Let her get settled in, and then we bring Candace in season 11. You know what I'm saying? We finally have that face-to-face that we've all been waiting for years. Makes for great television. Now, as far as Candace being on the Traitors, Candace is going to do great at the round table. She's going to be a beast at the round table because she can argue you down, okay? She can flip it and reverse it, okay? She's going to do really good at being able to argue her way out of things. That round table game, she got that on lock. When it comes to her social game, getting along with other cast members, I think that she'll get along with her group of people. I don't think she's going to get along with everybody, because she's much like Porsha. When you rub her the wrong way, she pretty much is done with you at that point. So I think she's going to have her people that she aligns herself to. She's another one that I don't really know how she's going to do in physical competitions, because she's such a girly girl. And I'm personally shocked that she's leaving her baby, her newborn baby, to go and film this show for possibly 2 months. So it's obvious she ain't breastfeeding. I'm shocked at that. I am, because her baby's not even 1 year old yet. But, baby be in good hands, good care. But I think as far as Candace goes, I don't really see her being a traitor. I see her being a faithful. I do. Now, will she make it far in the game? I don't know. I don't know if she'll be able to handle not being around her baby. I can already see in the confessionals her in that triangular napkin. I miss my baby. This is harder than what I thought. But I'm going to win it for you, baby boy. It's already can see the tears. I already can see the tears, okay? I don't know how far she gonna make it, y'all. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if she gonna make it all the way to the end. We shall see. But I think that she's gonna be a great cast member, and we're gonna get some good moments out of her. I think that this season, as far as entertainment wise, is gonna be better than last season. Last season was still great to me. Don't get it twisted. But as far as entertainment, I think that this season will possibly match season 2. Okay. Next up, we have Eric Nam. Who is this man? He made his debut in 2013 as a singer-songwriter and TV personality. On what? What was he on? America's Got Talent? American Idol? What was he on? I don't know. I don't know nothing about this man, so I can't even speak on him. Mara Higgins. Oh yes. In 2019, Higgins was a finalist on ITV2's Love Island. She appeared on Glow Up, Dancing on Ice, Cooking with the Stars, I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, and was a social media presenter for Love Island USA, Love Island Games, and Love Island USA After Sun. I believe she's supposed to be hosting this year's Love Island Games season 2. Beautiful woman, gorgeous woman. Okay, I know her personally from Love Island and Love Island Games as being the host. Other than that, I don't really know much about Mara Higgins, except for that she is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, she's British. I do know that. So I don't really know how she's gonna do on the show, because I don't really know her personality like that. But the bitch is stunningly gorgeous. Okay. Beautiful. I think that she could really go and fly under the radar if she plays her game right. I think that she'll probably be very likable, approachable, and stuff like that. So I think that she could do well. I think if she plays the game like Dolores did last season, she can make it to the end. Johnny Weir. Okay. Johnny Weir is a 2-time Olympic ice skater. He has been a longtime sports commentator with fellow figure skater Tara Lipinski. I see the name down there. Johnny Weir has been on a lot of reality shows. His fashion is going to be insane. I'm not even ready for the kooky stuff that he's going to wear. I wonder will him and Bob the Drag, I wonder will he and Colton and Monae Exchange like get along, with the little gay alliance. I think this would be like the first household on the Traitors where we have multiple queer people, which is very interesting. I wonder will we get a queer alliance? Now as far as Johnny is concerned, I think that he will have a great social game. I think that he'll do well at the competitions, the physical competitions. I think that he could make it far. I think that he could. Now, as far as him at the round table being able to argue his way out of things, I don't know how good he'll do at that. But I think that he could go far if he plays his cards right. And then the fact that he's coming in with his bestie boo, Tara Lipinski, who is a former figure skater. And she was the 1998 Olympic champion and the 1997 world champion, Tara Lipinski. They're really close friends, so he already got a built-in friend with him. He will have her there as like his comfort blanket and vice versa. Tara Lipinski, we already know she was an ice skater, so I think that her and Johnny Weir will be quite competitive when it comes to the physical competitions. I think that they'll get out there and give it their best. I think that Tara Lipinski, I don't know, I see her being very anal for some reason. I don't know if she's just going to be like just open and hey, how you doing? I don't know. I don't really know much about her personality wise. So I don't know. It's just something about her that seems like she's going to be a type A personality. So I can see her clicking up with certain people. I don't really see her hanging around, say for instance, Porsha and Candace and Dorinda or Lisa. I don't really see her being around that clique of women. But who knows? I might be wrong. She might just get along great with them. I don't know. But I could see her floating more towards Johnny Weir, Monae Exchange, some of the Survivor people or something like that. I don't know. I think I would personally like to see her as a traitor. I think that she would be a good traitor because you don't really know much about her except for what she did for a living. We don't really know her tales, her personality, so she can really get in there and use that to her advantage. Ron Funches, I don't know who this man. Oh, I do know him. He's a comedian, yeah, an actor and comedian. He's also lent his voice to roles in BoJack Horseman, The Adventures of Puss in Boots, and Adventure Time. Yeah, I've seen him on different sitcoms and stuff, playing the funny guy. I think that he's going to bring the funny. Obviously, he has a very good comedic timing. I think that a lot of people in the house are going to like him. I don't know how he's going to do with the physical challenges. You know, he's a little bit on the plump side. But I think that he's going to make for great entertainment. I can see him being faithful for sure. Then we have Rob. Oh God, Rob from Love Island. Oh Lordy Jesus. He appeared on season 5 and 6 of Love Island USA. Now, I watch Love Island. Y'all know that Rob he likes to play that laid back, mysterious dude vibe, like nonchalant vibe or whatever. He's not going to be able to do that on this show because ain't nobody trying to holler at him. So he's going to have a personality, you know what I'm saying, outside of his looks, because ain't nobody going to be checking for him on this show. And I wonder how he's going to do on this show, considering he's going to be around all of these famous people that are much older than he is. So far, I think he's the youngest person on here, probably. So I don't really know how he's going to fit in with these people. He's totally different from everybody so far that I've seen on the cast, outside of being on a reality dating show competitions. he works in like wildlife. He's out there catching animals and stuff and doing all this crazy stuff. So physical competitions, he's going to do well. It's his social game and how he's going to be able to do at the round table, because he's not that good at arguing. And like I said, he kind of comes across very aloof, kind of a little like stoner vibes almost. So I don't know. I think he might struggle a little bit in this competition. I will be surprised if he hams it up and really gets out there and befriends people. I will be very shocked about that. Very, very shocked. Kristen Kish, oh my goodness, she won her season, which was season 10 of Top Chef in 2012. In 2020, season 21, she was named host of Top Chef Wisconsin. Yeah, I love Kristen. Let me tell y'all something about Kristen Kish. I ain't attracted to too many women out there, but I'm attracted to that one. Okay, that right there can get it. That is a fine young woman. Okay, she is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, she is so love her. Now Kristen is a big question mark because she has that suave, laid back swag about her. She's quiet. She's not a loud, boisterous person. She's very analytical. She's gonna think before she speaks. She's gonna be very calculating. She's going to really assess everybody and their gameplay and align herself with people, not off the bat, but she's going to suss people out. Yeah. She would be the perfect person to align yourself with, because she's not going to be an easy tell. You know what I'm saying? She knows how to keep it on the low, you know, and low key, I think some of these women in the house gonna be attracted to her because she fine. Okay, she is fine. All right, she is a fine young specimen. I think she's gonna do great at the physical competitions. My only question is how she's gonna do at the round table. I've never seen her in an environment where she has to stick up for herself. So will she be able to clap back and get at you if need be? Okay, that I don't know, but I think that Kristen could be a faithful or a traitor. And I think that she could be a traitor because there is a big question mark about her. We don't really know much about her. So she can really fly under the radar and play the game perfectly. So I'm thinking that Kristen might go far in this game. I really do. Stephen Coletti. Oh my God, from Laguna Beach. Stephen? Oh my God. He was also on One Tree Hill, and he created and starred in Everyone is Doing Great. Now, if you were a 2000s teen or young adult, you all know Stephen Coletti from Laguna Beach. Okay, him and Kristen Cavallari and their crazy love story, and how Lauren was obsessed with him and wanted to be with him so bad. He's aged well. He looks good. I don't know if he's been married. I don't know if he's had kids or anything. I think that Steven will probably do decent on the show. Yeah, I think he's going to do pretty good on the show. I don't see him hanging with a big clique of people. I think he'll find his, maybe one or two people to ride with. But I also see him kind of being and playing the game like Britney Spears' ex-husband did this past season, where he was kind of like a lone wolf, but he like aligned himself with certain people. That's kind of how I see Steven playing the game. I personally can see Steven just being a faithful. He doesn't give me traitor energy for real. I don't think that he's going to come in playing the game hard. And I don't think that he could really pull off that traitor type of energy. I don't think that he's going to bring much as far as entertainment goes. But who knows? He might shock us. He just may shock us. Michael Rappaport. He is an actor, comedian, and the host of I Am Rappaport's Stereo podcast. Now, I think that Michael Rappaport is very funny. We all know he is a huge Bravo fan. He's a huge Housewives fan. So he's going to go into that show for sure trying to align himself with the Housewives. For sure. Okay. But the thing about Michael Rappaport, he cannot be trusted. I think he's going to come in playing the game too hard. He's going to be too loud. He's going to be doing too much. I think he's going to rub people the wrong way. I think when it comes to the round table, I think that he'll be able to defend himself and argue. But I also think that he talks so much that he's going to end up stumbling over his words and his lies if he has to lie about anything. I don't see him going far in this game. I really don't. I think his personality is going to be a lot for a lot of people. And here recently, I've seen that he's had a lot of things to say about some very controversial topics or whatever. So I don't really know how people are going to be feeling Michael Rappaport. I have liked him in the past. I have thought that he is very funny, like I said. But I don't know about him. I personally can see Michael I can see him being a traitor. I just don't know if he'll be a good traitor. I think that Michael is going to talk himself out of a good game. I really do. I think that his personality is what's going to be his downfall, unfortunately. Caroline Steinberry, okay, is known for her roles in Ladies of London from 2014 to 2017 and The Real Housewives of Dubai from 2022 to 2024. Okay, Stanberry, she is back on our television screens. Now, Stanberry, I think she'll do great at the round table. I don't see her being the type that's going to get loud and all of that, but she knows how to argue her points and be very precise with what she has to say, right? As far as her social game, I don't know how she gonna do with that because she's not a social butterfly of a person. She's British. British people are kind of cold a little bit, and especially Stanberry. Stanberry is very hoity-toity, finger up while I drink my tea, So I think she'll probably align with certain people. I don't know who those people will be, but I don't see her necessarily being buddy-buddy with a lot of people. For some reason, I could see her and Porsha getting along. For some reason. Her and Dorinda, I don't really know if they'll get along. I don't know. But hopefully we will get a Housewives alliance. Hopefully. Now, as far as should she be a traitor or a faithful, I see Caroline being a faithful. I don't see her being a traitor per se, but I think her fashions is going to be great. I think she's going to pull out some great looks, great looks. And personally, now that we know that they're bringing Ladies of London back, I want to see her go back to that show. I really do. I think that that's the best fit for her, but I think that she will do good on the Traitors. I don't know if she's going to be great, but I think she's going to do good on the Traitors. Oh, that's it. Okay, so that is it, you guys. As far as this cast, who I'm rooting for, just based off how I feel about them, I'm rooting for Dorinda. I'm rooting for Kristen Kish. I'm rooting for Monae Exchange, Tiffany Mitchell. Those are the people that I'm rooting for thus far. I want to see those people win the game for sure. Who I don't see it for at all, I don't see it for Donna Kelsey. I just don't think that old lady gonna make it that far. I don't want to see Porsha win. I do not want to see Candace win. I am not seeing it for Rinna either. Who else? Rob, I don't see it for him. Michael Rappaport, I really don't care to see win either. But Y'all let me know who y'all want to win season 4 of the Traitors. Who are you most excited about being casted, and who are you least excited about being casted on the show? Let's talk about it down below in the comment section, you guys. Please make sure to thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications so you know my videos drop. I love you, and I will see you guys on the next video.